So I am ready to discuss this crazy-ass movie that came out in the late 70s, just in time for the new Doctor Strange film. Admittedly, I don't really have too much in a sense of Doctor Strange. I only have the one action figure. I guess I can do something with this outfit. Hey, look! I'm a sorcery now. Hi, I'm Anthonix Maximus, bitching to you about movies because, yikes, it's finally getting warm. It's about time. Well, Anthonix Max Tears, this weekend we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, I'm gonna admit, I'm very limited in my knowledge of Doctor Strange. I know, like, the surface level of him. When it comes to the Marvel Universe, I'm more of a Spider-Man and X-Men guy. I know a lot about those characters, but I know all the other characters like Captain America, Iron Man, Doctor Strange. Outside of the movies, I know them because they've made appearances with the X-Men and Spider-Man.
May the Vishanti watch over thee.
And may your amulets never tickle.
So if I get any information of Doctor Strange wrong, go get laid, loser. How does it feel to get bullied by a guy who owns a Lord Zed helmet? Now, most reviewers want to talk about the previous Doctor Strange film, starring Benedict Cumberbatch, but that's not my style. Today, I'm going to be talking about the 1978 TV movie, Doctor Strange. The title is Dr. Strange, because in the 1970s, Doctor Strange was too cool to spell out the word doctor. Dr. baby. Doctor Strange was a TV movie for CBS. Yes, they only played it at the CVS pharmacy. Doctor Strange was a TV movie for CBS. Like many things, served as a backdoor pilot. If the movie was successful, it was going to be a full-on TV show. This TV movie aired September 6, 1978. Interestingly enough, Stan Lee actually enjoyed being on this set. Unlike the Captain America TV movie and the Amazing Spider-Man TV show, they actually did listen to Stan Lee's input. Stan Lee saw this film and said, yeah, put that on TV. Now, this film, Doctor Strange, is actually played by the embodiment of the 1970s himself, Peter Hooten, who before this was pretty much making a career of showing up on The Waltons and Mannix. And there are differences in this TV movie from the comics, probably for budgetary reasons, I'm sure. So let's not waste too much time and just get right on into this film. We open up to some text and random imagery, and the film starts with the Nameless One summoning Morgan le Fey, played by Jessica Walter. Probably would recognize her from Arrested Development.
Here's some money. Go see a Star War.
Or most certainly recognize her voice from Archer.
Once again, you're faced with the classic Irishman's dilemma. Do I eat the potato now or let it ferment so I can drink it later?
Now, the thing is, Morgan le Fey is not typically a Doctor Strange villain. In fact, Morgan le Fey first appeared in the Spider-Woman comics. In the comics, she didn't face Doctor Strange until the 80s. Yeah, unlike the comics where the magic is based out of a temple with their mystic arts, the magic is actually based off of Merlin.
This time I will not fail.
Then I will send you into the world you have been exiled from.
Pretty much the unnamed one is comparable to Dormammu.
And you will not escape. Vapors of Voltol, hold him fast.
You have 3 days to accomplish this. If you cannot defeat the old man, then strike against the successor.
Yep, Morgan le Fey has 3 days to take out the Sorcerer Supreme in his old age. Way to wait to the last minute, unnamed one. And then blame it on Morgan le Fey when all else fails, you gaslighting asshole. Oh yeah, this is something that the MCU was missing from the Doctor Strange film. Funky Skinemax music.
Master?
And here's Clyde Kazatsu, who plays Wong. You may recognize him as the Well, he's been in many things, but to me, he is the principal in Family Matters. And this old man is the current Sorcerer Supreme, played by John Mills. Oh, I'm sorry, Sir John Mills. He was knighted. Apparently he slayed a dragon. But no time for apologies. We cut to Dr. Stephen Strange.
You're late.
Oh, is that why, Mr. Hurt?
Oh, Peter Hooten, you with your mustache, you mustachioed man, and your Mike Brady hair.
Who was it? Anyone I know?
Sarah, how can you say that?
Lipstick on your cheek.
He's kind of a lady killer, you know? But seeing this guy playing Doctor Strange, truth be told, I'm kind of pissed off at the MCU now. Just for the fact that they cast Benedict Cumberbatch when they really should have casted Will Ferrell in a mustache. So don't be surprised if I play random clips of Anchorman. Unlike the comics in the MCU film where he's this outstanding, very talented surgeon, in this film he's actually a psychiatrist.
You're going to get into a lot of trouble.
Now, Sarah, if I'd been out with you, I wouldn't have been late. Pray for me.
Doctor Strange, sexual harassment supreme. Okay, this scary video game music tells us that something's about to happen. And it's gonna happen to this young lady, Anne-Marie Martin, who plays Clea Lake. In the comics, she sort of served as a love interest to Doctor Strange, but she actually eventually became his apprentice. That's not gonna show in this movie, though. Well, the love interest, but not the apprentice part.
You shall not pass me, Morgan.
Your barriers have fallen. You cannot stop me now.
Ah, okay. So Morgan is actually using Clea as bait for the Sorcerer Supreme.
You miscalculated this time, old man.
Okay, I'm wrong. Never mind. She used Clea to easily kill the Sorcerer Supreme. Well, I guess that's the film. No wonder why a TV show didn't come from this. The Sorcerer was killed.
Get an ambulance, please!
Oh, it wasn't my fault.
Okay, so Clea's traumatized. Everyone else is just annoyed.
You better call it doctor. Is he getting up?
Oh, he's alive. No wonder why John Mills got knighted. He can survive a fall.
There was the complication. She used a girl as an instrument.
I see. So a college co-ed knocking him off the bridge is pretty much the rock bottom for him to think, you know what, maybe being a Sorcerer Supreme isn't for me. Oh no, and now Clea Lake is having a crazy dream, which is exactly what happens whenever you fall asleep while watching Abbott and Costello. The actress was probably like, is there anything I should be doing for this scene? And the director was just probably like, oh, no, sweetheart, that's all you need to keep doing.
Nurse Terry Burnham.
Yeah, this film is a whole lot of nothing, but are you really that surprised? It is a 1978 TV movie. People had more patience back then. It's 1978. If you were a traumatized victim, the only medicine for you is the seduction of Peter Hooten.
Kind of a big deal. People know me. I'm very important. I have many leather-bound books.
Uh-oh, Morgan le Fey detects something from this particular doctor. Could it be the ring that he's wearing? Because apparently in this film, Doctor Strange is also Green Lantern.
Apparently she ran out of her room last night and left the door open. No one saw her and she never came back.
This is good storytelling. An old man and an Asian servant talking about a scene we all saw.
2 admissions yesterday. Mrs. Sullivan. 2nd time this month. And a Jane Doe who came out from emergency at 3:45 a.m.
See, this is what we've been missing from the MCU. More medical procedure banter.
I didn't want to obscure the picture with medication.
So she's been drinking coffee.
Talk the hospital into working on this patient, even to the dismay of this bitchy head nurse. This is movie time here, you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Visiting hours are from 3 to 6 in the afternoon.
I have pertinent information about the girl.
This is an unusual situation. He has pertinent information about the girl.
Sorry, Star Wars, but this Sorcerer Supreme has his own Jedi powers.
Last night, I had an odd sort of dream. This young woman was in it.
Because for some reason, Stephen Strange was seeing the same dreams that Cleo was seeing. Yep, it's a psychic connection. Oh, but that horrible hospital forced her to go to sleep.
You put her to sleep.
And that upset Stephen Strange because, well, how else is he gonna be able to seduce her with that curly hair and mustache with that 70s style of his? She's asleep, she can't see that. Looks like he'll just have to hit on some nurse tonight. Whoa, hold on, his ring matches the imprint on the card? Well, now he has to visit Linmer.
My father gave me this ring.
Yeah, so that's the thing about this film. Let me give you a little brief history of what I know from Doctor Strange in the comics. Yeah, this film is a different interpretation of Doctor Strange, different from Strange Tales number 110 that came out in July of 1963. It was a story that was created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. The story here is Doctor Strange is a renowned surgeon, award-winning surgeon, but very egotistical. But one night he got into a car accident and it damaged his hands, making him lose the ability to perform surgery. And as he traveled the world to search for healing, he came across a temple where he met the Ancient One. And that's where he learned about sorcery and martial arts. Afterwards, he became the Sorcerer Supreme, living on Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village in what is called the Sanctum Sanctorum. Here, they pretty much simplified it to he was a chosen one because his dad gave him a ring.
Well, what's going on here?
More than meets the eye. I was acquainted with your father. He and I shared some of the same interests.
And his parents died in a car accident. And now the power is passed down to him. Look, it's a TV movie with no budget. We had to find a way to just kind of rush through it.
If there's any danger at all, I want you to say exactly these words. In the name of Rael, scourge of demons, I command you, begone.
Yep, very easy to remember. Thank you. Whoa, psychedelic! We're already going to the astral plane. Are we going to see Professor X? Is it the same astral plane from Generation X? Nope. But he's going to save Clea from her coma. Morgan le Fey has other plans. She's sending her minion, Balzaroth, played by Ted Cassidy, a.k.a. Lurch from Addams Family.
Hail, Morgan!
You may have the girl, but bring the man to me.
Now, you think this is going to be a really cool battle. You're going to be disappointed. Welcome to my world. Yep, he just floated to her, and here's Balzaroth. And the battle is in darkness, and we can't see anything at all. But he remembers those magic words.
In the name of Rael, scourge of demons, I command you, be gone!
Yeah, it just ends as quick as it started. But why did Morgan send him to capture Doctor Strange instead of destroying him?
Why have you spared him?
I am still a woman, and the man attracted me.
Oh, right, because she wanted a man. Because 1978, all evil women are evil because they want to have a boyfriend. And who can resist the charm of Ron Burgundy, Doctor Strange?
How are you? You look awfully nice tonight. Maybe don't wear a bra next time.
My God, what is that smell? Oh.
Oh, Dr. Stephen Strange, seducing a young co-ed. 1978. Ethics mean nothing as long as the girl is a co-ed.
I don't want anything more to do with it.
As you wish. The choice is yours.
Oh, but Stephen Strange isn't quite ready to be a hero yet. Maybe you can ask Wong. No, of course not. This Wong doesn't do anything. He doesn't fight evil, nor does he chase a cape so he can wash it. Yeah, Tide commercial for the new Doctor Strange movie.
This house is sealed against you.
Oh, but Morgan le Fey got in because she disguised herself as a cat and Stephen Strange brought her inside. You know, because like vampires, they need permission to enter a home. Mrs. Bluth, what have you done to Wong? Oh, and she attacked the old man. Damn it, Morgan le Fey. Who cares? Stephen Strange is taking his date Clea to... It's the 1970s, so what did they do back then? Go to a Kiss concert? Or go to a key party? I don't know. Oh, and Clea sees Morgan in the mirror, just as Stephen was busy raiding the fridge. Oh, see, Morgan is using Clea to pull Stephen into her mind to get into an astral field or something, just so Morgan can seduce Doctor Strange. Even though Stephen Strange is a bit of a seducer himself, they're seducing each other. It's a seduce-off.
Am I pleasing to you?
You're beautiful.
You know, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. Decades ago, if you had an evil woman on screen, her motivation was actually to get a husband.
Take off the ring.
Ooh, they're getting busy, and the first thing she asked is that he takes off the ring.
It won't come off. Only the old man can take it off.
Whoa, now she wants a devil's three-way.
No!
And that's what happens when you tell Jessica Walter that she can't have you. I guess we're in a final fight. His ring gives him his power. Suddenly. The final battle between Doctor Strange and Morgan le Fey. Glowy hands.
Master.
Honestly, I don't know what happened. Just a bunch of glowy stuff, and now they're back to our world.
You have failed! You have let me be defeated!
Oh, and the unnamed one turned her old. Her age has finally caught up to her. The unnamed one took her out of the fight early. She could have won, but unnamed one was not feeling patient, so he just took her out of the fight and made her really old and abandoned her. And now Stephen Strange has accepted his destiny to become the next Sorcerer Supreme.
You are the one who is chosen. Do you accept the guardianship of the light?
I do accept it.
Oh my gosh, that voice! You see, that is supposed to be the Ancient One. Doesn't quite sound like a old bald Asian man, nor does it sound like a bald British woman, but that's the Ancient One, giving him his new powers. And you should recognize the voice if you're a real geek like me.
Then let the transmutation begin.
That's right, best known as the voice of Mr. Freeze in Batman the Animated Series. Wow! Ancient One, you made his outfit look really f***ing stupid. Puma Man laughs at your costume. You know, it's funny because in the MCU, I actually get annoyed with what they did with the cape by making it sentient. Also, this is picky Tony talking, but I like my Doctor Strange's cloak to have the collar that's huge and goes up and around and kind of curves and points to the side. But I'll take the MCU cloak over this piss yellow one any day. Oh, and the old Sorcerer Supreme died, giving him his powers. Murder for all. Kill the original to become the new. This is pretty much the Santa Claus of Doctor Strange. It makes perfect sense when you don't think about it.
But it's with the young we expect our greatest results.
What? Hold on. So, last we saw of Morgan le Fey, she was old and abandoned in a dark realm. Now she's back to her beautiful woman form on Earth to be a recurring villain. I guess the unnamed one forgave her.
I thought you said doctors weren't supposed to get involved with their patients.
Well, I could help you with your homework. That would make it a professional visit.
Wow, Stephen Strange hitting on some traumatized college student.
Watch closely, as from this handkerchief I will produce a beautiful bouquet of flowers.
And making an annoying street performer magic. You are a loose cannon, sir. And that was 1978's Doctor Strange. There wasn't really much information I can find on this. Needless to say, there was no TV series from Doctor Strange. It did expand on bringing superheroes to our world. Remember, in that same year, we also had Superman the movie. That was theatrical. This was the beginning of us seeing superheroes being taken seriously on film. And a couple more decades later, movies would be taken over by superhero films. And that is why we are about to enter a new era of the MCU. Now, if they really are going to do the multiverse thing with Doctor Strange, I hope they get so meta with this metaverse that Doctor Strange finds Benedict Cumberbatch so he can look at the camera and apologize to the audience for not being Peter Hooten or Will Ferrell with a mustache.
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
I don't know. I have nothing more to say. Like I said, I'm very limited on my knowledge. I do like Doctor Strange, but I like it when he shows up to do things. That's where I kind of learned my appreciation from him, and I love him in the MCU as well. You're probably thinking something right now. Yes, I already told you, I only have the one action figure of Doctor Strange, but why is he attending that Bitch and Ninja Turtle concert? Well, that's gonna have to be something for another time, or the next review. So if you want to know what I'm actually talking about, well, I'm Anthonix Maximus. This is Anthonix Maximus Reviews. Thank you for watching. If you want to know what I'm talking about and check out the next review, be sure to be an Anthonix Maxiteer by liking, subscribing, and ringing that bell to be notified. So, zap, I guess? I don't know.
And I can smell her perfume. It's not very expensive perfume.
That's because I gave it to her.